Hello everyone, this is Sambalpuriya Pilla welcomes you again with a new blog. Dear friends, today we are going to talk of a very important things, right? And that is about what is most important you personally feel in today's life, in the today's modern world. I will give you three options. I will give you three things that you will have to choose upon, right? Firstly, do you need handsome money to make a good life or to manage all the sorts of things, right? Secondly, do you need a very good degrees, okay, with good marks? Is it enough to sustain your life? Then thirdly, about the most important thing, that I would say, that your English and your English with your technology. So let me tell you why English and technology is very important in today's world, right? Suppose you have money, no doubt you will shut out a lot of problems, right? You will manage to solve a lot of problems, like all your monetary is huge, okay? Money cannot buy all the issues, right? Cannot buy or cannot solve all your problems, right? But it can solve your monetary issues, and in a larger extent money is very needed in the today's world also, right? Secondly, about your good degree, right? That your higher qualification or degree, is it enough to get a job in your life? Is it enough to get a job in your life, right? And definitely you will get a job, but you will not get a job up to the mark, right? Up to the mark in the sense, suppose you are well qualified, you have done brilliance in your academics, okay, all through your lives, but you are lacking in the skill of speaking, right? You don't know how to speak basically the English language. Then I'm very sure you will never get a good job. You will never manage to get a good jobs if we see the present scenario of the exam pattern, exam system of the government, right? What it had introduced. Most of the group B jobs have recently introduced interview in many cases. It was there from the since long time, since long back it was there. Most of the group B post have the interview systems, right? But there are also some jobs, some group B jobs are there, but they don't ask for any interview, right? If you qualified in the written exam, then you will be selected there, right? But for group A, basically most of the group A exams, okay, that are very important, they require the communication skill, right? That must, and they preferably your English, okay? And English is such a very important that I would like to share my own personal experience, okay? So before I coming into this KVS, I did not have yet now also, or till now also, I do not have good command over Hindi language also, okay? Although there is a great affinity with our Odia language, but still then I don't have that much of command, okay? And my Hindi is much poor than my poor English also, right? That is much poor. My Hindi is much poor than my poor English, okay? But I can manage speaking long time, whether it may be halting or in a hesitating manners, maybe, but I can manage to talk for a long time, right? So yes. So what happened in the interview is, suppose you are very good communicator in Hindi language and you are a poor communicator in English language, but still then the English communicator or conversationist will have a greater weightage, I feel so, okay? Most of the time it is seen that, but by default the interviewer will think that yes, that man has something, And if you are a Hindi, if you are very brilliant in your academics and if you don't know English, right, then they will think of that, that man is not so much talented, right? So English is very often mistakenly considered to be the parameter of knowledge, but I'm not agree with this. Right, they considered it, right now this is the trend going on in India, and you cannot change it all of a sudden. And if you are a Hindi speaker, what happened, you have to convince your knowledge, you have to convince, sir, I know such and such thing, I can do such and such thing, with very commanding way. You have to explain it. A lot of time you have to explain. If you have to speak in Hindi, you have to explain, then only they will convince. And if you know few English, if you know few English, just manageable English, like my English, like colloquial English, okay, colloquial English, my English is known to you people, all the people, they can understand me. Okay, so this is the colloquial English we call. If you know this much of English also, you will definitely convince the interviewers. Okay, so English is one aspect, and another aspect is technology. Without technology you cannot do anything, right? I'm a very outdated fellow. Just before I come here, and I did not know any sort of I did not have any sort of technological access, right? But that's also very important. I'm developing headache right now because of the mobiles and laptops all the time. So but technology very essential. So I think English and technology is the best thing that you should choose upon. Okay, and rather than your just only good academics and money. Okay, money will also not bring you that kind of smartness that English and technology will bring you always, right? Money can buy you luxury car, branded clothes, branded articles, whatever you wear, but that will definitely never give you any the smartness that an English speaker would have. Definitely. Okay, if you are roaming in the market and speaking in English, then they will never call you BHEIYA or AHO, right, in Sambalpuri, and Abo, AHO, they will never call you. They will definitely say you, sir. And yes, I feel so many often we address this way also. I'm not talking about any particular person. It is a kind of thing that is happening all around. Okay, and so guys, my intention was not to delimit the importance of money and the good academics as well. Okay, I just put a comparative remark on the three things, between the three things, only to convince you that how important English and the technological aspect in modern world. Okay, so you don't take those things otherwise, right? Because if you have your English skill and your technological skill, then you are very fortunate, because you are a kind of investment in yourself, you are a kind of asset or capital in yourself, like money and your good marks, certificates, right? So because you yourself a certificate, right, in yourselves, if you are good English and you have technological skill, then you are a kind of money, you are a kind of certificate in yourself, right? So it was this was the story I designed in order to make you convinced that how you would prepare for your English and think bigger in your life, right? So money and these educations will definitely be a byproduct of your English and what your technological skill. So they will come hand in hand. All the three things come hand in hand. So don't worry about it. So try to develop your English, develop your technological skill, whatever field you are in, and you're definitely going to do bigger in your life to achieve your mark, right? Definitely they will. They will take you to a greater height in your life, right? So this is the thing. So start speaking of English. This is very important, and start it from the very early in stage. Okay, it is very important. You talk to your parents, talk to your the people who have courage for English, okay, who love to speak in English. You have some friends, ignore the grammar for at the initial stage. While you are speaking, ignore grammar. This is not a bigger issue while you are making some mistakes, because even eminent persons who are fairly doing good in English also makes a lot of mistakes while speaking. So this is another aspect of your language skill. So don't compare your writing skill with your spoken skill. These are quite apart. Okay, all the four domains have their different rules, right? So don't worry about it. At the primary stage, ignore grammar, no problem at all, right? You may be marking a lot of time that while speaking I am also making at different point of times some grammatical errors, and it's very common and genuine with all the cases, irrespective of the personality, irrespective of any sort of their educational background. They will commit mistakes in English while speaking. But I will urge you at the same time, if you are good in grammar also, you try to execute them while you are speaking. Try to use very high sounding words also. If you have proper vocabs, activate them in your spoken skill, no problem at all. If you are good in grammar, then use all sorts of grammar in English, but never hesitate if you are making any sort of mistakes. Never hesitate to speak while you are making any sort of mistakes while speaking. Okay, because English is very important. So practice a lot, speak a lot, speak to yourself like me. Okay, open a YouTube account, right? YouTube channel of your own, blog channel of your own, upload them, right? Okay, you will get greater confidence in you, right? बहुत सारे it is a kind of practice that you will definitely enjoy a lot in convincing other people, inspiring other people, right? That will definitely a good steps, right? You can guide people what is good, what was good with you, and right, we should share our things. So thank you guys, thank you very much. Yeah, I hope you are all convinced and you will practice English with the thing. And if you like my post, please do like, share and subscribe, right? So we will again meet, okay, with a new blog. And if you have any sort of queries, you can put in the comment box. Okay, if you have any logical argument also, you can put it. Okay, so don't take it otherwise, it was just a kind of convincing message. Thank you very much. See you again.